Good morning, children. Welcome to the class. So, children, today we'll discuss about how to insert a symbols in our document. So, how to insert? We often need to use mathematical or scientific symbols in our document. To insert symbols in our document, first of all, we have to go in the insert tab and select symbol options. There, the symbol list will come, and click the insert button. Means which symbols you want, that only you have to click it, and there insert option will come. You have to click on the insert, that the particular symbol which you had clicked or had selected, that will be inserted in your document like this. Then next is working with table. How to work with table in a document page. Tables in Word enable us to display the content in the form of rows and columns. To insert a table, place your insertion point in the document where you want the table to be appear. So in your document where you want to insert a table. Table means which is a intersection of row and column. Yes. Means in the table we are calling as row and column, and we are knowing that how to read a row and column, and where in the document you want to insert that, you have to put the cursor there first, or in the left alignment or center alignment or right alignment or top or bottom, where you want to insert the uh, table. There you have to click first and then do this step, select the insert tab and click the table. However, your mouse over the diagram squares to select the number of columns and rows in the table and click your mouse. The table appears in the document. While selecting how many means row and column you want, that you have to select from the table tool, and then that table will be appear on the document. Then clicking on the table enables the table tools layout. This tab allow us to insert and delete rows and columns, adjust height and width of cells, align in text in cells, etc. Then how to resize. If you want to resize a table, click on it and drag the resize handle on the bottom right. Means at the corner the sign will be there. There you have to drag the, means there you have to resize the uh, table. If you want to bigger size, then if you want to do make as a smaller size, that it, upon you have to drag for a resize. And to move a table, click on it and then using the select table handle, move it on the page where you want to means shift your table. There you have to click from the mouse with the help of mouse and then do it. Then merge and split cells. How to merge and split cell? The merging and splitting options in the layout tab let you merge two or more table cells into one or more split in a cell in many cells. Means if you want to merge cell, if you want then what to do. Merge cell means, see the picture it is given here. How to merge cell means, here in the first picture the only one row is visible for you, and under that three columns are there. If you merge like this, or if you split like this, then you do with the help of your uh, means merge option and split cell option. Then come to the headers and footers. Headers and footers. The page header is the text appearance at the top of each page, and the footer is the text appearance at the bottom of the each page of a document. Means header where you want to give the add the header, and footer means where you want to add a footer means at the bottom side. So click, first of all click the insert tab, select the header command or footer command in the header and footer group as you need. Choose the header footer style from the drop down gallery. Enter the information that you want. Using a header and footer toolbar options which are now enabled, you can insert some auto text entries such as page number, date, time, picture, etc. Once you have finished adding the required information, click the close header and footer option in the close group to switch back to the document editing mode. To edit the header and footer, click on the header and footer area. So first of all you have to select the header and footer group from that insert tab, and then after adding a header and footer, you have to go back to your document page. Means header means heading, if you want to give then give, and footer means where, means the date of that particular type of document or page of that particular document, page number. And if you want to give some note there, in a footer, you can add this all. Then click checking for grammar. While typing a document, there if you are having any spelling mistake or any spelling mistake, then it will it will check, or it will, if you are selected, then it will recorrect your spellings. So while typing the document, we often make spelling mistakes. Word provides us with a spell check tools which automatically checks the word type in the document. Means suppose suppose that if you had written the spelling what means WAST, if you had typed by mistake, then after giving a space, it will automatically change the correct spelling of what WHAT, and then automatically means select. Then how to do this? You can use word autocorrect features to correct typos, capitalizations, errors, and misspelled words, as well as automatically insert symbols and other pieces of text. To enable the correct auto features, click the File tab and choose Option in the Backstage view to open the Word option dialog box. Then click the proofing category on the left side of the window. Then click the autocorrect option button. The autocorrect dialog box opens showing the autocorrect tab. The corrections the autocorrect features makes when you type the document are checked. You can change the setting here as per your preference here. Then thesaurus. Microsoft Word processing software has a thesaurus which has synonyms and antonyms for almost every word. So how to use this? To use these features, right click on the word, and from the sort menu like synonym, the list of synonym will be disabled. Means if you want to check the meaning of that, or if you want the correct spelling of that, you have to click on that particular word, that it right click, then the word will be displayed there. Then come to the page layout. Page layout refers to the setting done for a page. This include setting the orientation of the page, setting the margins, size, page breaks, giving it a watermark, page color or border. Numbering page. To insert page number in your pages, click the page number on the insert tab. From the drop down menu option, select the position where you want to place the page number. Means if you want to select that means that you have typed 4 or 5 pages, and then if you want to give the page number, then you have to give from this page number from the insert tab, and where you have, and then you have to give the page number also. Like this, it will display page number. Then how to insert a page break? If you want to show your page break means 2 parts break. So how to do this? A page break is where one page and and another begins. Word has default setting for page break, but you can manually insert page break anywhere in the document. To insert a page break, place the cursor where you want to insert a page break. Then to insert, tap click page break. The page will split into 2 sections. Like this, you have to do the page break. Then page margin, if you want to change the margin of your page, first of all you have to click that by default the text matter is placed here, but if you want to change, then the margin, click on the margin in the page layout tab, and from there you have to define, which means that how to show the margin of your document. Then page orientation. There are 2 types of page orientation: portrait type and landscape type. The orientation option in the page layout tab lets you set the orientation of the page which means the direction or positioning of the page. So the portrait orientation set the pages along with a vertical edge, and the shorter horizontal edge is a landscape orientation just opposite of it. So if you want to take the printout of your document, so it's your wish. Your wish means how to take your printout means it should be that you have to select by giving the print command. Then your page should be at portrait or at landscape format. Okay. Then paper size we discuss in the next class. Thank you.